Motorcycle dudes, what's up? Got the VMC 190 and I decided to pull the trigger and do the full electric conversion. So just put this together. I haven't ridden the bike, but I thought I'd do a first impression after install. There's a few of us out there now starting to get these VMCs, and for a lot of us it is a training bike. I needed something super silent. This fit the bill. Feel so fortunate that we have a company like Death to Gas developing this, where now you have a plug and play option where they send you the battery, the ESC, the motor, all of it is one unit. It mounts with 4 bolts and it fits pretty much any bike that ran like a what is this, the Zongshin, the ZS 190, a lot of those different crate engines. So you got to go to their website if you're at all interested in this and check it out. It probably fits one of your mini bikes. And again, it took me like 30 minutes to pull this engine because Zongshin VMC is awesome. The design is just awesome on that bike, super simple. And to put this up into place, basically I just used the car jack, put it into close to enough position, loosened the rear swing arm bolt because that's also your rear motor mount bolt. Loosened up these bolts, installed their provided motor mount adapter right there, which is also pretty cool because it has 3D printed parts. Let's come over to this side, you can see it. If you see the orange piece right here, that is a 3D printed part that puts the motor right in the right position to receive the chain in a straight line. So that's really well designed, man. Look at that. They include, if you order the install kit, the rear chain ring, the chain. So that made it really easy. So overall, this is like the least amount of headache I've ever had in installing something like this. So that was pleasant. They do a analog to digital throttle conversion here. So you can keep your VMC throttle and you just have a throttle pull cable set up right there. I did have to drill a small hole and put the throttle cable into it. That required a little bit of installation technique, but I mean, otherwise pretty simple. So you can see we're in park mode, but it just feels exactly like a gas throttle. Now, this thing again is 30 horsepower, 72 volt, 30 amp hour battery. I mean, it's gonna be hauling ass out there. I'm gonna have to really be careful. Let's turn it on. Oh, it is on. Check that out. Full digital display. You've got your battery charge indicator, and this is going to give you RPM on the motor, which probably has limited value. Anyway, so you go over here, it comes with this cool little sort of Chinese quality controller, and you can see I just went into 1. There's just really just 1 in park. I don't think there's a 2. Oh yeah, what am I talking about? Okay, look at that. So yeah, this is like literally brand new to me too, guys. Not a whole bunch of information on the website about it, which is kind of cool. Anyway, it looks like you have maybe 3 speed settings. Maybe that's gonna be max RPM, maybe that's gonna be max torque. We're gonna find out. And then you can hit S, and that gives you park. So now the throttle's dead. All right, so let's go here. We're in setting 1. Gonna hit her with a little throttle, and you can see her. Look at this, dude. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous though, man. Probably no real engine braking either. We're gonna find out about that. I don't know. But that's why we got the Brembo front master cylinder. I think it's gonna be good, man. All right, so did this conversion. I'm gonna do a little bit of riding on it, and I'm gonna do a second video with that maybe. If you got any questions about it, post them up. I think this is a good value, man. Getting something that's all in one and not having to source different parts or weld or cut into the frame is pretty nice, man. So why not go train in the parking lot of the church and make no noise rather than annoy somebody, have the cops called, etc., because the bike's so loud. For a lot of guys, it's not necessary, but right now I got my own. I just paved the side of my house, 7,000 square foot training spot here, so that's why I got this. So that's coming up in videos. I'm gonna try to do a bunch of stuff also with the RC motorcycles. Check that out. So VMC 190 Death to Gas Industries conversion. Right now, first impression, this is a buy, man. Definitely get it if you have a need for it. Of course, we're gonna see how it performs. I may totally change my mind after riding it, but right now I'm definitely a believer, and I'm super psyched on the conversion. All right, check you on the next one.